Hello ladies, this is your yoga lean energy sequence. So to practice this one, it's great early in the morning. It's great in the afternoon when you need some energy to pick you up. And it's probably also pretty good after a long day of work if you need a little bit of second wind. So depending on how you want to use it, you're going to practice this and see if you get a little bit of boost in your energy, okay? So I like to practice this at the beginning of my day just to make sure that I am on the right track. So we're going to start on all fours. Hands come underneath the shoulders and knees come underneath the hips. Okay, so if from the front view, it just looks like this. Hands about shoulder width apart, knees about hip width apart. So from the side view here, we're gonna do a couple cat-cows. So as we drop the belly, lift the head, arching the spine, we're gonna take a big breath in. And then breathing out as you tuck the tailbone under, rounding through the spine slowly, tucking the chin in. And really rounding the back as much as you can, opening up the back of the body, and you breathe out. So repeating that, breathing in as we lower the belly down, rippling through the spine, lifting the chin up, look up. And then breathing out as the tailbone goes under and you feel one vertebra at a time as we lift all the way up, reaching the spine up towards the sky. Now let's go just a few more, right? So following your own breath and then breathing out. Feel free to close your eyes as you repeat this easy movement. Just getting the spine warmed up, situated for all that's to come. Let's do two more just like that, nice and slow. So continuously breathing. A couple more. No rush whatsoever. At the beginning, we always want to take the time to make sure that the body is ready for more action. All right, so now the last one. As we come back to neutral spine, feel free to wiggle the butt from side to side. If it feels like you need a little bit more of spinal action. And breathing, belly is lifted. And then pull back into your child's pose. Let's reach the fingertips all the way forward, as far forward as possible, and snuggle the ribs down in between your knees. So knees can be a little wider. Okay, opening up the shoulders and then breathe into this. Hands can be on the mat and you can slightly push the hands down towards the mat and pulling them in towards your shoulder blades, and feel that stretch down the armpits all the way along the side of the body and the back of the body. Okay, feels really, really good. I'm feeling that stretch in my lower back, especially right now, because my lower back tends to be a little tight all the time. Okay. So now from here, from your child's pose, you're going to breathe in and then moving forward, moving the shoulders over the wrist, and this is your kneeling plank, okay? And then bring it all the way back with the breath out. Extended child's pose. So breathing in as we moving forward, spine is long here, belly is in. So from the crown of the head to the knees should be one straight line right now. And then breathing out as we bring the action all the way towards the back and stretch out, okay? So as you see, breathing in, matching the breath with our movement, and then breathing out, pulling all the way back. So as we go front, the core turns on as we straighten the back, flatten it out into a kneeling plank, and as we pull back, the butt drops, the hands pulls down and back for that stretch. Now let's add on. So as we move forward, squeezing the elbows in, so the crook of the arms, it turns forward just a little bit, elbows point to the back, And as you lower yourself down, try not to let the elbows come out, all right? Squeeze the elbows in and then lower ourselves all the way down to the floor. So yes, the arms are working, right? And then from here, squeeze between the shoulder blades, engage through the core, push ourselves right back up into the kneeling plank, and then pull back. Okay, so adding on that breath, breathing in to move forward, and then breathing out to lower all the way down. Elbows really close to the ribs. Breathing in, lift it up, and then breathing out, push it back and down. Now let's pay attention to that plank in the body. So breathing in here, body is planked, upper body is planked. Lower yourself down as you plank through the body. As you push up, plank through the body, lots of arm strength here. And then lower it back and down. All right, very good. So now let's come forward. Let's come down. Let's come up. And then let's push back. Take a big breath here. Might be getting a little bit warmer, right? Okay, so now from here, before we add on more, let's slowly pull the hands back and sit up. Let's practice our camel pose from here. So a camel pose, we sit up onto the knees, push the hips forward. You're gonna open the front of the body and engage through the back of the body, right? So the posterior chain. The first thing you do is to squeeze your butt. Knees about hip distance apart, squeeze the butt. And hands, for the moment, let's just put them right underneath, right on top of our tush. And elbows squeeze in, okay? So chest is wide open, elbows squeeze in, belly lifts in and up. And as we push the hips forward, we drop the shoulders toward the back and lift the heart up, look up towards the sky. So this is your camel pose right here. Keep breathing as we hold the camel pose and feel the fronts of the body opening up and feel the back of the body really engaging to keep the body in this position. And you should be able to speak, right? So the head is not dropped back all the way back there. So tuck the chin in just a little bit, but your eye gaze is up towards the sky. And then when the intensity feels like it's just enough, tuck the chin in and then relaxing it back and down. Just take a couple breaths, okay? I'm gonna practice one more time and I'm gonna give you another option. So come on up, you can tuck your toes in. If the knees need a little bit more cushioning, you can always put something extra underneath the knees. But tuck the toes in, and then hands come to the back and set up exactly the same way, pushing the hips forward, squeezing the butt, and then open the shoulders, try to drop the shoulders down. Now, if this feels good, one arm lifts, any arm at all, and then you're gonna sweep it back and see if you can find that heel. If not, don't worry about it. Come back to this, okay? Otherwise, if you can hold that heel, where is the heel? There we go, push it away. Push it away. The other hand can stay on your hip or it can lift up. All right, so keep breathing just like that. One more breath. So you keep focusing on the back of the body, activating, really intensify. And then as we breathe in next, we lift up, untuck the toes, step back and down. Just relax the thighs a little bit. That was a lot of work, right? I'm gonna repeat on the other side, okay? So come on up, tuck the toes in, hands go onto the hips, and if you are practicing just with the hands on the hips, completely fine. So we push the hips forward, really squeeze the butt, lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the eye gaze towards the sky. Your other arm lifts up and then gently sweeps back. See if this side can find that heel, and then you push it away, right? You push it away, keep lifting the heart up towards the sky. The other arm can reach up towards the sky, or it can stay on the hip, just like that. So now belly is still flat right here, okay? So pull it in and up, reach, keep breathing. and then tuck your chin in. Lower yourself all the way down. I felt that one. Hope you did too. Okay, so let's move on. Reset your child's pose. So butt is back, hands forward. Now from that kneeling plank, let's move forward. And then from here, tuck your toes in, reach the knees up into a plank, full plank here. So check from the crown of your head to your heel, one straight line here. And then let's push back into our downward dog. So the first down dog, we want to open up the back of the body a little bit, okay? So just bend one knee, stretch the calf, and then bend the other knee, stretch the calf. And then continuously breathing, you're going to continuously just walk the dog a little bit. Relax your eye gaze down towards that mat. Belly is lifted, hips are lifted up towards the sky. Hands pressing that mat away. Now from here, both knees are slightly bent. Let's walk the feet in towards the hands. So feet are just directly behind those hands, all right? Bend the knee, soft the knee, and lower your chest down towards the thigh. See how close we can get them. And this is your forward fold. Now, take a big breath in. Hands go onto your shin. Straighten your legs, straighten your arms, straighten your back. Halfway lift up. Eye gaze down onto the floor. Back of the neck is straight as well. And then breathe out as you bend your knees again. Lay the chest down onto the thigh and drop the head into your forward fold again. Now from here, arms reach out to the side. Breathe in, lift it all the way up into the sky. Bring the hands together, look up, and then breathing out as we bring the hands down into heart center. And then we're going to do that again. Breathing in, lift up, and breathing out, swan dive. So hinge forward from the hips, keep the back flat. Starting to bend the knee and then come all the way down to the floor. Fingertips can touch or not. All right, drop the head down, lay the chest down onto the thighs. Hands are dangling. They can touch the floor or not. Breathing in, halfway lift up, lengthen through everything. And breathing out and fold, and we're going to quietly step all the way back into our downward dog. Okay, so from downward dog, take a big breath in to move forward into your plank, and then moving down to the knees, lower all the way down to the floor. Now from here, we're going to push up slightly into a baby cobra, elbow squeeze in, eye gaze forward, and then lower your chest down. We're going to push back into a kneeling plank, and then down to child's pose. Okay. So moving back forward, tuck the toes and back into downward dog. And then walk the feet forward into forward fold, bending the knees, lay the chest down onto the thigh. Feels really good. Breathing in, lengthen through everything, halfway lift. And breathing out to forward fold. Breathing in, lift all the way up into the sky, hands come together. And then breathing out, hands come down into heart center. Let's do that again, a little bit faster, maybe with other options, right? Breathing in, lift up. And then breathing out to dive down. Knees can be bent or straight if you have that flexibility. Breathing in, hands come halfway up. And breathing out, hands down, walk all the way back into downward dog. Now breathing in, coming forward into your plank. Breathing out, either knees down or you come halfway down into your plank, okay? Either baby cobra or flips the feet and then lift up into your up dog. And then breathing out back into downward dog or child's pose. So it's your option, okay? Breathing in, eye gaze forward. And then breathing out as you walk in to forward fold. Breathing in, hands come up onto the shins. And then breathing out to fold. Breathing in, lift all the way up, arms are wide, lift all the way up into sky. And breathing out, hands to heart center. Moving on, Breathing in. And then breathing out, drop it all the way down to fold. Breathe in to lift halfway up. And then breathing out to fold. You can walk back or jump all the way back. And then lower down halfway or all the way down to the floor. And then breathe in, baby cobra or up dog. Breathing out back into downward dog. Good. So from here, it is your choice, okay? You either bend the knee and walk in, or you look forward and jump all the way in, quietly land down into forward fold. Breathe in, hands up, and breathe out, hands down. Breathe and reach all the way up into the sky, and breathe out, hands to come back to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times, choosing your options, okay? So just follow the breath. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. And breathe out, hands down, walk or jump back, lower halfway or all the way down. Breathe in, up dog. And breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in here, bend the knee, look forward. Breathe out, jump or walk all the way forward. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, lower down, forward fold. Breathe in, reach all the way up. And breathe out, down to heart center. Last time. Breathing in, lift up. And then breathing out, fold. Breathe in, halfway up. And breathe out, hands down, jump or walk. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, downward dog. Breathe in, knees bent. And breathe out to jump forward. Breathe in, lift up. And breathe out, lower down. Breathe in, lift all the way up. Breathe out, hands to heart center. Yes, that was your sun salutation sequence. Awesome. So from here, we're going to do a little exercise called Flight of the Birds. So a little bit of coordination, a little bit of balance, okay? So from here, let's step the right foot back and then open the arms, just like that. Bending the front knee and open the chest, look up just a little bit. And then breathing out as we step forward, bending the knees. And then breathing in as we step the other leg back, open the chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then breathing out as we come back in. All right, so a little bit more smooth. Breathing in, open, and breathing out, close. Breathing in, open heart, and breathing out, little hug. Right. So in fact, let's hug ourselves. Bring the arms around your shoulders and round the back. Breathing in, arch the back right here. And breathing out around the back. Good, keep on going, just like that. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Last two. Breathing in. And then breathing out. And last one, breathing in. And then breathing out. And then let's stand all the way up, turning to the front. Feet are wide. 5-pointed star, toes are turned out, fingertips all long. Okay, so let's come into one more pose called sunflowers. So breathe in to cross arms over your head and breathing out as you bend your knees and tip forward from the hips to reach down. Breathing in, lift up, and breathing out, lower down. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in, and then breathing out, generating some serious heat in your legs. And then breathing out, long arms. And breathing out, imagine the sun. And you're tracing that sun. Breathing in. You're a flower blossoming, a sunflower, brilliant yellow and gold. Spreading love and joy all around the people. People that surround you love you because of that quality, that warmth, that brilliance. Let's do a few more. And then breathe out. Last two. And breathe out, last one. And then breathe out. Good job. Tap your feet together, bring your hands to your heart. This is your energy sequence. So you can practice whenever you want, really, okay? Big smile on your face when you finish. Namaste.